Hello, hello. This is Sir David the Bard. I'm broadcasting from outer darkness. I've got a couple of solar flashlights on me, and you can see. Whoa, it could when I turn the lights off. Look what happened. Look what happened. Jesus. Ah, yeah. Okay, turn those flashlights on. It is scary. The Mormons were right. I was going to outer darkness. Well, here I am. I'm recording to you from outer darkness. Now, the reason that I'm doing this is that I've gotten, well, a little money. Not a lot, but a little money from the devil. The devil came to me and said, Bard, you're doing good. You're doing good there on the old YouTube. Yeah, okay. Hey, I got a little proposition for you. All right, what is the proposition? He says, you can buy anything in this world for money. I said, okay, can I buy you? He goes, you got enough money? So I said, well, what do you want me to do? He says, okay, here's what I want you to do, Bard. I want you to tell the real side of the devil's story. The Mormons have me looking really, really bad, and I don't think I deserve that rap. Well, devil, why don't you do it yourself? He says, well, hell, I'm not as funny as you are. Oh, shit, okay, I'll do it. So here it comes, Mormons. I'm going to give you your version of the devil according to scriptures and Mormon doctrine. Okay, now here's the first beginning of the devil for the Mormon church. There was this big meeting up in heaven. Now, we used to live with God when we were spirits, and we were having a good time up there. Man, we're living with the God, and we could buy anything, and we had money for sodas, and we had money for McDonald's, and God say, hey, my dad can beat your dad up. And they go, you're damn right he can, he's God. I go, hey, I like it up here, I love it. Well, one day, somebody, I'm not sure who, maybe it was God the Father, according to the Mormons, came to everybody and said, well, I want you to be like me. I have a resurrected body. You see this? It bleeds, but it doesn't bleed blood. It bleeds special liquid. And I was on an earth once, and I was tempted. Yeah, I masturbated a little bit, but I lied just like the rest of you are going to. Now I'm sitting here. I'm listening. And he says, I've got a plan. I said, hell, we don't need a plan. We're living a good life here. He goes, well, I don't want you to have this good life. I want you to be tested like me, so you can be a god. I said, hell, I don't need to be a god. I'm happy being God's son. I got all your shit. You take care of me. I live like a king. He said, David, shut up over there. Okay. I'm going to be in trouble whatever this goes, wherever it goes. So anyway, there's two guys that come to the front of the meeting there. Now, this is a pretty big meeting. It's all the earths and all of the inhabitants of all earths, according to the Mormon church. That's a pretty big crowd. I didn't see a PA system anywhere. All I saw was just, you know, I could hardly understand what the hell he was saying. But anyway, God said, listen, I've got two attorneys here. Oh, shit. We're in a Shark Tank. We're in the Shark Tank. Shut up, Bart. Okay. So one of them gets up, and he has these strange shoes on. He said, this is Jesus, the Christ. I raised my hand, and I said, what the hell are with the boots? He goes, those are Jesus sandals. I said, Jesus sandals? I said, did you make those? Did you buy those? Shut up, Bart. I said, okay. It wasn't looking good for me then. So he stands up. He starts to say, I have a plan. Now, I'm saying to myself already, there's too damn many plans in this meeting already. So this other guy shows up. Hell, he's good looking. Man, he's got this little black beard, and he's slick. kind of like the most handsome, sexy man in the world. Well, all the gay people started cheering. Yeah! What the hell? How do they know this guy? They didn't, but they just knew he looked good. He looked good. So anyway, you know, I'm trying to behave myself and listen, be part of the meeting. And so, you know, he stands up, and I raise my hand again. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. The biggest mistake the Bard has ever made in his entire existence is raising his damn hand and having a question. The world expects me to go, bow my head, say yes, 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 and pay you. Well, the Bard will go, well, where's the money going? And he goes, shut up, Bard. So anyway, the guy in the red suit is standing there. I raise my hand. I said, listen, listen. Do you have a plan too? He goes, hell yes. I got a plan too, guys. There's too many plans in here. I plan to just stay right here. I'm going to go home in my little castle, eat my McDonald's, and hope you guys don't screw this up for us. So I said to him, where the hell did you get that tail? He says, well, have you ever wanted a little tail? I thought he had a good point there, so I shut up. Now, the Jesus Boost guy says, listen, I want everybody to go down to the earth and be tested. Now, I was just leaving the room, and I turned around and go, whoa, whoa, the Bard don't need no test. I don't do good on tests. So the guy in the red suit with the tail, he goes, listen up. I got a better plan. I go, I'm listening. I don't want testing. Testing can be a bitch. He goes, well, you can all go down to the earth there, and I'm going to save every one of you. And I said, save us from what? From not being able to come back. Hell, that sounds good to me. I don't even want to go in the first place. He says, come on over here on this side. I said, I'm on my way. So this Jesus Boots guy, he starts yelling at me and go, hey, you haven't heard the whole plan. I said, well, all right, I want to hear the whole thing before I get with the red guy here. Well, I'm going to go down, and while you're pain and suffering, we're not going to tell you where your money goes. We're not going to help the poor. We're not going to feed the sick, but we're going to say you should. And you are going to suffer disease, your arms falling off, impotence. Whoa! Whoa! I'm going to suffer impotence down there? Well, yeah, that's part of the test. I said I didn't want a test. I don't like tests. Is it multiple choice? Anyway, he says, and then I'm going to come to the earth. I said, what, to be tested? He says, partly. And I said, what are you going to do? He says, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be born of a virgin. Now, yes, Bard, how can you be born of a virgin? Doesn't a penis have to go in a vagina and spread a little sperm around so the egg comes out and bam, there's a baby? No, not the way I do it. I said, well, shit, I got to see this. So you're going to come down as a virgin. Birth, right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell everybody in the world, if you want to be saved and you want to come back with me, get on the bus. Well, you think that's going to work? And he goes, well, I'll tell you, I think the Romans down there have a different idea. I said, like what? Well, they're gonna be a little upset with the things I'm saying. I said, hell, I'm upset with the things you're saying, and we haven't even gone down there. He says, well, the Mormons are cruel people. He says, I see some cruelty going on right here. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay home. I'm happy here. And the Jesus guy says, you need to be tested. I said, Jesus. I don't do well on tests, Jesus. I don't do well on them. He said, well, I'm willing to go down and let the Romans murder me and nail me to a cross. I said, what? He says, I'm being tested too. And I said, see, I told you this testing shit stinks. Nailing someone to a cross and bleeding to death. In the name of what? Religion. Oh, Lord. So I said, I'm going over there with him. You know, this Jesus stuff, I don't buy. So there was about a third of us that went over to Mr. Devil. God, he was good looking. God, I see him again. I might go gay. I don't know. But anyway, that was the meeting in heaven. Well, when they put the vote up, the Jesus Boost guy, he won. I go, Jesus, I don't want to go. And they said, well, the majority rules, just like in Utah. We can vote anything out in Utah because the majority rules. The Constitution has nothing to do with your civil rights. Oh, shit. I smell a moving van pulling up to my little heaven house. You're damn right you do. You're going down, and we're going to make you mentally ill, you bastard. You got too many questions. Well, will I be able to come back? They said, when hell freezes over. And I look at my friend, I said, when is hell going to freeze over? He says, anytime. I say, I'll take his word for it. So you're sending me down there. You're going to make me mentally ill. You're going to make me work my whole life in jobs that are boring and stupid. I got to go to school. I'm going to be tested in school. Is there anything else you're going to test me with? Yeah. We're going to put you in the Mormon church. Oh, I read about them. No, please. Put me in hell. Put me in outer darkness. Don't put me in that cult. I said, well, you need a little cult. I said, Jesus, I don't. So, I came down. Sure enough, I was mentally ill. And sure enough, they put me in the damn cult. Now, the Mormons believe this. And I don't know how you twist and turn this. This is like a slippery group of snakes on a pole. The Mormons think that Jesus and the devil, Satan, are brothers. Well, this was a big sibling rivalry between those two. And I thought, why am I going to get caught in the middle of this shit? I'm happy here. I don't want to bleed and die and be tested. I don't want to be like you, Father. I just want to be like me. Can I just stay? It's time for you to get out. Okay. So they're brothers. Now, I don't know which one was born first. A lot of the Mormons say Jesus is born first. And I don't know why the red guy, the devil guy, got to speak. I had some things to say. They just said, sit down! Shut up, Bard. We're in charge here. Okay. It's just my life going down there to be tested. So anyway, the Mormon church believes they're brothers. And the Mormon church believes the third of us that went with the red man never could come down here. There's a third of the host of heaven that were never born. The 2/3 that sided with the Jesus guy, they're all here. Now I'm here to testify to you. There's a mix-up somewhere because I didn't vote with the Jesus guy. I voted with the other guy. You want to be born. I just kind of wanted to hang around. So anyway, the Mormons think there's only 2/3 of us down here, and I guess maybe I'm down here as a spy for the red group. Anyway, the Mormons also believe some other things. They believe that if you don't pay your tithing, you don't get married in their temple, you're going with the red man. Well, from what I saw, the red man was kind of a cool guy. And they go, no. His house is full of fire and brimstone. I said, hell, that doesn't sound like a custom home to me. And they go, it's not. When you go and see him, you will be on fire forever. I said, well, hell, I don't think I want that. Then you pay your tithing, and you get your ass to the temple, and you bow your head and say yes, and give money to false prophets, or you're going to burn in his hell. So, I said, what's his hell like? He said, well, he has a tail, So I didn't see a big tail on. Oh, he has a big tail. Well, he has horns. Hell, he has horns at home? I didn't see any horns here. Well, he has horns. So, what's going to happen to you Mormons? We're going to pay our tithing, bow our heads, say yes. And when the Jesus Boost guy comes down, he's going to lift us up into heaven. And there you can have 71 virgins. Oh, no, that's the Muslims. You can't have 71 virgins. You can have eternal virgins. Polygamy is big up there. You can just screw anything that moves. Well, other than the negative things about Mormonism, I kind of like that idea. They know you have to do the bad things first. Pay your tithing. Go on a mission and live with a man for 2 years. And don't peek through the shower door when he masturbates. Shit. So anyway, now, the Mormons believe that the third of us that went with the satanic guy are down here on the earth trying to get you. See? It works, Mormons. Here I am. I'm part of the group, and I'm trying to get you. I'm from Satanville. I didn't want you Mormons when I was in your cult in church. I don't want you now. Just leave me the hell alone. But your philosophy says we're down here trying to get you. Why are we trying to get you? To convert you? To convert you to what? We just wanted to stay home. We just wanted to stay happy. The rest of you wanted to come down, be challenged, and try to be a resurrected man with a penis that never goes soft. Just women everywhere. Bang, 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 bang. And then, by the way, there's Joseph Smith. Bang, bang, bang. Says the 14-year-olds, the 8th graders are not safe anywhere in the universe. So anyway, this is the story of Satan from the Mormon perspective. And I still wish that I'd stayed up there. Why they forced me down here against my own free agency is a joke on free agency. Thanks.